Bean Games!
Would you look at that? It's trucking o'clock. Welcome back, everyone. We're here for some more Euro Truck Simulator 2. It's going to be another good day out there on the roads of Europe, seeing how many countries we can get to today. It's not really a goal for this session. It might be a goal in a future session. You know, how many different countries can we actually hit? I'm going to have to unlock a lot more cities, a lot more routes, probably a lot more of those skill points in the long distance trucking. But again, we'll get there. Today it's just a matter of seeing what we can do. Definitely one thing we got to do is keep paying off our bank loan from last time. We do own our own truck now, and that's terrific. But that bank's going to keep coming after me, so we better take some jobs and get some work done. Yeah, freight market. So now that we have our own trucking garage, we can take some wooden beams, we can take some milk, we can take some fish fingers. Where are we right now? That's one of the questions. I forget what town that I left myself off in. I guess we'll find out. I like fish fingers. At least the concept of fish fingers. Sure, it makes for a good delivery. Now, that is one thing to consider is... Okay, so we are currently in Metz. So again, in the interest of time spent... If there's one thing I know about trucking, I don't really know anything about trucking specifically, but if there's one thing I know, it's that driving without a load is money lost, and there's no sense in that whatsoever. Let's go back to the job market. Do we have anything that starts... There's where we... Okay, so there's a little blue triangle there in Metz. Can I see from, like, where I am? Origin? I want things that start in Metz. Here we go. Okay, yeah. So we got several jobs we can do. We got tractors. We got wooden beams, we got sawdust panels, we got logs, we got sausages, and we got cauliflower. How long is the cauliflower job? 253. Yeah, that seems like a good one. Actually gets us down a little farther into France. Let's do that. Let's be a produce driver today, and go pick up a load of cauliflower. Starting up the truck here. We don't have a name for this truck. Are we going to name our trucks? I feel like we got to name our trucks. I come from a family that always named our cars. Although, ironically, the car that I'm driving right now, I haven't given a name to. In real life, I mean. I got to get on that. But yeah, growing up, well, let's load this up. Cauliflower. Let's take that job. Oh, okay, now we gotta go back. Hey, look at this, backing up while looking out the window, just like in real life. Goal for the day as well is as few accidents as possible. That's our goal every day. Not always going to achieve it, but we're always going to try. Because safety comes first at Bean Games, even if we don't always achieve that goal. Get this maybe hooked up. There we go. We're hooked up. We're locked. We're loaded. We are ready to go. But yeah, like I was saying, my family, I guess this is a thing not every family does, but lots of them do, is to name your family vehicles. It was always a big thing for us. I'm not sure if it came more from my mom's side or my dad's side. I feel like my mom's side. But the first car that I remember our family having a name, well, I remember a very early one when I was very young being named Jim. I don't really remember anything about Jim, like what kind of car he was or year or make or model. But there was definitely Jim. I'm blanking now on a couple of those other early ones. A landmark early vehicle in my family was named Bob. Bob was our silver. What was the... I want to go straight here? Yes. Oh, we got a traffic circle. Ooh, first traffic circle here in good old Europe land. Yeah, Bob, our Ford. What was the Ford line of vans in the 90s called? Ford. It's going to bother me now. It's going to hit me randomly in 5 minutes. I'll think of it then. But our Ford minivan named Bob. Bob was a part of our family for quite... Turn our lights on there. Quite a while. Number of years. Through many of the formative years of my childhood, Bob was our family's car, van. You know, we were a one-car family, so everywhere we went, that was Bob. And we had many a good time in Bob. Many a long road trip. We took the longest family road trip I ever remember going on. I believe this was with Bob. Yeah, this would have been with Bob. We lived in Florida at the time, the Panhandle, Milton, and we took a road trip to go see my grandparents who lived in Vermont, the grandparents who lived near P&H Truck Stop, as I mentioned before. And we drove basically non-stop from Florida to Vermont for Christmas break one year. It took us almost exactly, if I recall right, 25 hours straight. Like our only stops were for food and gas and bathroom breaks, and that was it. I was the only member of my family that didn't drive. We took this trip, I think, when I was 14, maybe, around that age. And so I didn't have a permit. I was a non-driver. So my mom, my dad, and my brother all took turns driving us on that road trip. Pay the toll. There we go. Through the toll booth. But boy, I tell you, 25 hours is a long time to sit in a van without even getting to drive at all to break up the monotony. You know, like I feel if I'd gotten to drive a few sections, that at least would have broken it up. But I was purely a passenger, 25 straight hours. I slept some of it, of course. But I did a lot of reading. I did some writing. I remember keeping like a little journal, a little diary of the trip. Just like, hey, we're 16 hours in. We have covered this distance, and currently we are in southern Pennsylvania, or wherever we were. It all kind of blurs together after a while. If you've ever been on long road trips, especially 12 plus hours, after a while. If I recall right, we started at like 7 in the morning or something. So we literally drove all day and then all night. And we're still driving the next morning, when we got there. And boy, that messed with my sense of time and perception. But we got there. We got there in one piece. Our van, Bob, Windstar, that's it. The Ford Windstar. minivans. I'm pretty sure Windstar sounds familiar. Maybe. Just jumped to mind. Like I said, 5 minutes. There we go. Bob served us for many a year, and I will always bear some guilt in my heart because Bob died. Bob went to the great junkyard in the sky under my hand. I did not wreck Bob. I'm sure that was your first thought upon hearing that, based on my driving in this game at some point, was, well, congratulations, you killed Bob by T-boning a dump truck at an intersection near the grocery store. But no, it was actually on another family vacation. We were driving back from Vermont, I believe. Different trip, though, not the same Christmas one. And we were in 2 cars that time. It was us and some other family members. But my brother and I were in the van. This was a couple years later because I'd gotten my permit. And I'm driving Bob, and then all of a sudden, the engine just starts revving. But we're not going anywhere. And, of course, I'm freaking out. Like, what happened? What did I do? What's going on? And turns out that Bob had just decided that his transmission had enough miles. He'd done enough driving for his lifetime, and so blew that transmission out. He was getting to be kind of old at that point. A lot of miles. A lot of good miles on Bob. And it was one of those where, because we were so far away from home, too, towing the truck to a garage, getting it repaired, rebuilding a transmission, taking forever, going back to get it. Under the best of circumstances, it probably wouldn't have been worth it to fix Bob. So Bob died and got left in a junkyard in the side of the road in Vermont or Connecticut somewhere in New England. I think we had to just rent a car and go home from there. But yeah, there was some guilt in my heart about killing Bob. Never meaning to, and I'm sure Bob bore no ill will against me, but that was the sad end of Bob. First car I ever owned was named Joe. It's a 1993 Ford Taurus, bright red, piece of junk. I mean, you want to talk about a junk car. Didn't have that many miles on it because I bought it from a friend in college who had rebuilt it. Thing had a salvage title. I forget if he had wrecked it or if someone he knew had wrecked it, and I think he had wrecked it and then rebuilt it in his garage. It was, a first car. I just needed it to tool around town in, getting back and forth to work. So Joe was my first. Boy, that car it leaked oil, and it. I don't think it had a muffler, and it just had all sorts of things wrong with it. One of my favorite features was that the horn didn't work, but my friend who had bought it from, Kyle, he had installed a knee horn. So, like where you sit in a car, right where your left knee was, like on the paneling down there, he had wired in a little button. I mean, a little button this big, that was connected to this little third-party horn unit that was installed under the hood, and it would just make the, there's a horn. It's good. That's kind of a tinny horn, but compared to the horn in that little red car, I mean, the thing was just like that was the sound that the knee horn made. It was useless. I mean, I could barely hear it over the engine. I'm sure people outside the car could also barely hear it. Oh, is this the end of the toll road here? Oh, I don't have. Well, I hope I can pay with a card. Ooh, 71 euros. Pay my tolls to cross the road. Yeah, so that car had all sorts of problems. But it got me where I needed to go for a couple of years. Well, usually. There was a few times it broke down. The first summer I had it, I was just working freelance landscaping jobs, and there was a couple times when it broke down in the yard of a person I was working for. Like, hey, thanks for letting me work for you. Can you jump my car or let me keep it here until I can call a tow truck? Wasn't a great car. Then I rear-ended it, or I rear-ended someone else, and that was the end of Joe. Joe was basically worthless, but still, first car has a lot of memories, so I have no regrets about Joe whatsoever. And from Joe, then I went on and I got Rhonda. Rhonda was my second car. Rhonda the Honda. Named her simply because Rhonda the Honda sounded good, and I worked with a lady named Rhonda at the time, who was no inspiration for naming the car, but I was aware of the name anyway. Rhonda the Honda. A decent car, a little bit better. 1994 Honda Accord, which, I mean, those things can last forever. Developed a few problems. It also leaked oil like crazy. And then someone else hit me in that car, totaled it. So, goodbye, Rhonda. And then I had a 2003 Ford Focus named Haley. Good car. And then sold that, and now I have discovered Dijon. Terrific. But now I'm driving a 2004 Pontiac Grand Am. Oh, that was bad. Well, no accident-free episode today, boys and girls. I'm sorry about that. But probably just took a little paint off the front. Hopefully it wasn't too serious there. Is this my turn? Yes, it is. So the Pontiac, who is not named yet. I need to think about that. I've only had it for a couple months, so got to think about that. But right now, let's think about parking. We're going for that XP bonus. Always need it. Oh, this is going to be difficult. We got to back this up between two others. Very little margin for error. Here we go. Oh, 6% damage. I could see the front grille just crumple there. Okay, just uncrumpled, but still. right. First load down, cauliflower from Metz to Dijon. Cauliflower with Dijon mustard. Yay or nay? Probably a nay. But thought of it. Hey, it still gave me excellent. Look at that. I didn't have any damage. Damage penalties. I wonder if that's because I own my own truck, so like I have to pay to get it repaired, but I don't actually, I'm not damaging it for the company that I'm working for. So as long as the damage is on the cabin of the truck, we're okay. Still not a good idea, but hey, all right. Pretty good money there. Got our nice little proficiency bonus and our long distance delivery bonus. I mean, that's a 10% upgraded money right there. Good. Hey, this was great. Driven distance, fuel remaining for 3,500 kilometers. Great. Damage. Can I get it repaired anywhere? Interesting. I have to pay $3,000. Well, I mean, that's okay. We gotta do that, we gotta do it, but for now, let's see what's available in Dijon. We want to go to... Oh, there we go. Great. Dijon. Coconut milk. Tractors. Garlic. Concentrate juices. I love the amount of food that we get to deliver. This is terrific. Potatoes and fresh fish. Let's see, $3.40. That one pays really good. Back up north. We haven't been to Strasbourg, have we? Well, we also haven't been to... Yeah, I kind of want to keep going to new cities. Let's go to Switzerland though, because that's a brand new country too. Can I just pick up another job from right here? Yeah, absolutely. See, so yeah, you can just drop it off and pick up right in the same spot. That's nice. I'm all about doing back-to-backs like that. Yeah, let's take a little coconut milk. Look at that, just down the way from the one I just dropped off. Ooh, easy there. Easy there. Let's not get slap happy. Okay, Euro Goodies is the company that we're delivering for. Next rest stop in 3 hours and 30 minutes. I'm very curious, which means that will come before I get this delivery done. Well, let's get out on the road and see what happens. I'm curious about how that works when you get more and more tired. If you can keep driving past your limits, or if they force you to. Ooh, sorry about that. I almost missed you there. I almost did miss you there. Do they force you to like take naps, or I don't know? Remember last episode, my guy started yawning when he was tired. Did he actually fall asleep behind the wheel? Find out. Might be pretty close when we have to take a rest stop and when we drop this off. What time? It's late. This is a late night delivery. A little after 9:40 p.m. Do you cross time zones in this game? I don't know. I have no conception for how time zones really work in Europe, like how they're spaced. You know, like I know America, we've got 4 time zones. I sort of know approximately where they are. Might have to look that up. It'd be good to know. See if they incorporate that level of realism into what you're doing here. Ooh, that's a stop sign that I just blew right through. Oh, no ticket, no crashes. Got lucky on that one. Ooh, big gulp. Big gulp. Not a literal big gulp. That would be fun to have if you could. I still say there should be like a snack thing in this game. Buy snacks. If you have to like keep up your energy as a trucker, it gives you bonuses and perks. That'd be cool. Probably an expansion or a mod for that. Not about getting into mods, at least not yet. Since this is a gaming channel, even though we're only just playing 2 games here for you to watch, I did think about discussing from time to time what other games I'm playing. What am I enjoying? Just to have some dialogue on that. So the other game that I'm playing right now that's really kind of caught me by surprise as to how much I'm enjoying it is Apex Legends. Talk about coming out of nowhere, both in my interest in it and also just the game in general. So it's been out for, about 3 weeks now? And I've dabbled in the Battle Royale genre before. I got into PUBG real big for 2 or 3 weeks, maybe, a month. Played a bunch, but I wasn't super good, and I didn't do that much squatting. I only had one other friend who really played it, so it was fun. That was my first entry into the Battle Royale genre, so I loved the suspense, and the whole... I've never been a big multiplayer gamer, especially in shooting games. One, because let's be honest, I'm not that great. My twitch reflexes, I just never put in the hours to get good. But especially multiplayer shooters where it is, just shoot, die, shoot, die, shoot, die, respawn, shoot, die, respawn. Maybe get a kill if you're lucky. Just a little bit too monotonous, again, for my tastes. So the Battle Royale genre, where skulking and sneaking and hiding and preserving your one life, that was interesting to me. I really enjoyed PUBG. Never played Fortnite, just never touched it. Well, I touched it like once, but the whole building aspect, just didn't really sit for me. So when Apex came out, I had a couple friends who were like, hey, we should check out this brand new game that Respawn just launched, totally surprised. And I was like, another Battle Royale? I mean, okay, I'll play it with you, but... And then I played it some, and the first couple of times, I was like, okay, this is interesting. And then, boy, it just grabbed me. I loved the feel of it. I mean, obviously, it's been immensely popular since it's come out, and we'll see what Respawn does with it, and coming out with their Game Pass, or the Season Pass, and what they do with the upgrades and releases. There's a lot of potential there. A lot of hurdles for them. But... yeah, I love the feel of it, the 3-man squad aspect of it, even playing with randoms. There's just so many things about the game they do really well. I first started playing on PS4 a little bit, but then migrated to PC just because mouse and keyboard master race. I mean, let's be honest. And for a couple weeks, boy, I was obsessed with it. I was just playing it every chance I got. And now it's kind of evened out. I'm playing several matches every day, enjoying it, getting marginally, slightly better here and there. Marginally, very marginally. Still not great, but I enjoy playing Lifeline, a support character, and trying to be a good teammate for my squad mates. I like that aspect of it. I like a lot of aspects of it. I'm excited to see what they do as it continues to roll out. Hey, look at that train over there. That's cool. Train system. Big in Europe, not so big here. It's nice too to have been on the front edge. I started playing Apex the week that it came out. Whereas other games with PUBG and some other online ones, I've kind of dipped my toe in a while after the game's already been going, and I'm one of those people who like to have understood everything from the genesis of the game, and so it's you jump into season 3 or 4 of Fortnite, and for a person like me, I'm like, oh, well, I want to know everything, but there's too much to get, and I get bogged down and I lose interest. That was not me. That was my guy in game, so he's obviously getting very tired here. It would be prudent to look for either a rest area or... Look at that. But yeah, so with Apex, like, I know all the guns and the characters, so as they roll out more stuff, I'll have a good feel for, oh, this is where the game meta is going and how they're changing things, and that really appeals to me. So... I've always enjoyed first-person shooters. I've played lots of the classics of the genre, but it's also never been. Holy! Guys, what just happened? I just rolled my truck. What do I do? Oh my goodness! Do we cut to commercial break here? And my guy's just yawning. Yeah, easily the most realistic part of the game so far. I just rolled my truck. It's sitting on its side, and let's yawn. Yep. Okay, this is when we break out the phone. I don't know what else to do. I mean, I flipped my truck over. What happens to the delivery? Oh, I feel so bad. I've still got the delivery. Still got my coconut milk. It's expected between 8:45, so it's expected any time today. There's still 15 hours in which I can deliver it. My guy is super tired. Man, oh, jeez. Everything is just awful. I feel so bad. Oh, I feel just awful. What have we learned here? We've learned that taking curves at 70 miles an hour is not a good idea. Oh, there's just this ache in the pit of my stomach right now. Okay. Still got a job to do. But I also really need a map, or a nap, and a map. I don't actually know where I am. Wait, it took me to Burn? Isn't that like where I needed to go? Did it just take me to my destination? No. Where was I actually trying to go? No. Yeah, Burn. Hey, there's a little thing over here that's a rest stop, though, and I'm curious about that. How do I take a nap in my car? I know you're so tired. You're such a tired boy. I'm just gonna do a little this right here. Yeah, see, there's my delivery stop right there. how to actually stop my engine. I feel like real quick. We got to go back to our control schemes. Hey, we can turn down the music a little bit. It's probably a good idea just because it's been a little bit loud here in the menu system. Start, stop engine. Is there anything assigned to, like, enter? Yeah, activate. What about backspace? Backspace seems right for turning off the engine. Okay, so I slept for like 9 hours, and I'm good to go. Guys, I feel so bad about that accident. I love this game, and I think I just now realized like how invested I am into it, because like I felt bad about like the fender benders and scratching up the paint jobs, but man, I just feel awful. I'm sorry, I know this isn't good viewing right now, but man, I just want to cry. But a real trucker doesn't cry. A real trucker gets back out there on the road and does his job. Dang it. And at Bean Games, whether we like it or not, no matter how we feel, at Bean Games Trucking, we drive trucks. And that's what we got to do. Let's go deliver this coconut milk. Did I just turn the wrong way? Okay, it'll redirect me. Oh, you can't turn right on red? Ah, this day is going from bad to worse. No, I just slept in game. I can't be tired. Hey, Euro goodies. I've got the coconut milk. Everything went fine, I promise. Nothing bad happened on this trip. At least nothing that you need to worry about. Where do you need it? I'll do anything. Just don't hate me. I mean, I'm sure Euro Goodies doesn't care. I'm just amazed that my guy, you know, was just yawning there. I guess there's, he must have really good seatbelts for him to just not even feel it, you know? Impressive stamina. All right, let's park this. Crunch, like an accordion. This is a tough one. Plus, I'm just so distracted about that accident. The weirdest thing with backing up these trucks, like, I always forget, it never works like you're backing up a car. Like, your cargo will steer in different ways, and I'm so bad about remembering which way is which. Can't. I'm so out of it. Oh, I'm so out of it right now. Oh, just good work, amazingly. So yeah, apparently all they saw was a couple of scratches on the side. I must have landed on some soft asphalt there when we flipped the truck over. Regardless, we got the money. We lost our proficiency bonus. We didn't get a parking bonus because I just couldn't park it. Okay. I assume that we just pay off this every day. I don't know. I guess we haven't had a payment come due. I guess we're still on the same day. Maybe. I really feel like I should probably fix my truck. I probably can't until I actually go to a garage. Okay, well here in Bern, I know we've got a garage right over here. So let us free as the wind, baby. Free as the wind. Let's drive over there, do a little repair work, and then kind of figure out which direction the wind is going to take us from there. All right. Super cautious. Here's our maintenance shop. Just because we're about to get the truck fixed, let's not go bashing it into something else, though. All right, to repair, upgrade, or paint your truck. So we can do all sorts of things here. Let's take a look. First of all, let's do some servicing. So the chassis, I guess, is the damage thing that I'm seeing, but there's also this damage to the cabin, the wheels, the transmission, the engine, all told, 5,000 euros. We got to do it. You know, we got to keep the rig in good shape. That's paramount. Let's just take a real quick look here at the configurator. Not that I really feel like I deserve any upgrades after that last mission, but yeah, okay, so there are some things we won't unlock for several levels. I have no idea what the difference is between these two. That has a retarder. I don't know what that means as far as the truck goes. Too pricey for me anyway. Standard, yeah, we're gonna keep the paint job the way it is. Here we go. Here's the accessories we can do. you've got your Titan. Oh, okay. Titan versus the stock. The stock looks fine. Light bar. Oh, okay. And then, oh, you can customize all the different lines. Wow, look at that. Monsieur Bibendum. The Michelin Man? They call him Monsieur Bibendum? I can only assume. I don't actually want to keep him there, though. No, make him go away. I just want to see what's available. I can't even have a beacon yet. You can have flags on your windows. Co-driver's plate? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Little flags to fly outside the window. You know, we love Euro Truck Simulator. We're gonna keep that little flag there. Whoa, what else does it have me paying for that I don't want? I don't want that. So we got that little flag. Emblems on the mirror. Interesting. Let's take that away. Ooh, we got upgrade our door handles. I'm already looking forward to that. Nothing in the bull bar or the grill guards. The Ranger little step there. No sense paying a ton for that. Our wheel. Oh, okay. So our wheels have different specs here. Oh, interesting. Is that like noise? D or B? I don't. Oh, is this just like letter grades? Like right now we're driving D-rated tires, but these ones are rated B. I mean, that seems like a decent purchase. Plus, they're Michelin. I mean, Michelin tires are good tires. Spend a little more and get an A and a B. Yeah, let's go with the Michelin X-Line Energy F. We'll just keep it in stock. That's fine. Look at those sweet rims. We'll save the rims for later. Side skirts, nothing yet. Oh well, rear tires. Well, yeah, because there's only 2 front tires, but there's also rear tires. So I guess we're gonna have to get the X-Line Energy. What do we get? X-Line Energy F and X-Line Energy F, Energy Z, D2, A, B, and 70. It seems like comparably, yeah, it's about the same. Okay, we'll go for those. And then inside the, again, we've got the bar there. Oh, look at that. Get you some fringe, son. That's pretty. Not quite my style, though. Oh, can you like cover up your? You can like cover your windshield. That doesn't seem safe at all. So obviously we'll do it at some point. Ooh, I don't feel like I've earned that little portable navigator yet. That's a luxury purchase. Mirrors. What can we put on the dashboard? Hey, a Michelin coffee mug. A Schwarzmuller coffee mug. A Bulldog bobblehead. Oh, that's so cute. Rocket League battle car. I'm a Rocket League fan. Hey, you know, we are we're Michelin men so far at driving this truck. So yeah, we're gonna have to put a coffee mug there. Oh man. Okay. Well, over time we'll definitely check this out. Get those, yeah, steering handles. What are those called? Okay, let's not blow out the bank though here. Weekend travel bag. Hey, yeah, I'm always on the road. I'm living out of this truck, so that's electric cool. There's our snack box. I love it. Okay, so even if we don't have actual snacks in it, we've got a snack box, no doubt. And, oh, cool emblems, bro. Nah, I think we'll pass on that. But I'm a man who lives out my truck. That's what we do here. We're fully committed. So, yeah, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm fine with just buying all those slots. That's fine. Trading those in. Let's do it. So we spent about 5,000 there. Got some nice new tires, nice little flag, coffee mug. Yeah, let's see. We got stuff now. This is feeling like home. That just made me feel so much better about life and what we're doing here. And I think I'm ready to hit the road again. Now that we've got a nice shiny new truck, let's not do anything to jeopardize it. Look at that flag fluttering in the wind. So pretty. Easy there, buckaroonie. Let's just drive around Burn here real quick. I guess, yeah, you can't. I know I said that a trucker without a load is wasting time, but I'm just curious enough about some of these icons on the mini-map. So what's this up here? What's the little green house? Is this like a recruiting agency or something? Or a truck dealer? Or neither? A garage you can buy. Oh, yeah, so garages you can upgrade to. Yeah, I'm still a poor trucker man, so I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna try to get out of here, though. Alright, well, let's swing around there to one of the truck shops, and we're going to... Not truck shop, the trucking depots, the warehouses, where we pick up jobs, you know what I mean. I'm sorry, I'm a terrible driver, we know this. Carry on with the self-flagellation here of... Just following you, little red car. Following you wherever you go. If where you're going is to, what's the name of this place? Carrefour. Warehousing and distribution centers extraordinaire. Alright, what you got for me? We got some used plastics. We got some used packaging. Some empty pallets. More used plastics. Ooh, that's a long journey right there. Back up into the homeland. Yeah, let's I'm all about those long drives. Oop, nope. Can you get me hooked up there at such a weird angle? I guess so. Okay. All right, I'm definitely feeling better after buying a few upgrades for the truck, making me feel better about that awful accident, of which we're just going to try to put it out of our heads and move on and be a better truck driver. I think what would help now is to listen to a little bit of music on this ride. If you listened to if you watched our episode last week, you know that we ran into a little bit of difficulty listening to the radio, thanks to copyright strikes and where we're posting these on YouTube. So so we can't listen to the in-game radio. However, I kind of liked the whole taking these long deliveries, and I kind of liked what we did, just putting some music over top of it and speeding up a bit. So I think we're going to do that again. We're going to find a nice usable piece of music, and we're going to layer it over here while I drive this 8-hour delivery here. So we're going to cue something up for you, and we'll see you once we get to our destination. Hit it, boys. Well, that was an excellent delivery. I hope you enjoyed the music that we had for you there. And we had a terrific little driving experience for probably one of the longest deliveries that we've taken so far, but it went off very smoothly, without a hitch. A couple of things of note that might have zoomed by there so fast you didn't catch them. We did see the automatic bank draft take out that daily payment for the truck, so that all handles automatically. Very good to know. And we did also get a speeding ticket. Heard a little cop siren, and he zoomed right past me and got that automatic citation for like 150 euros or something like that. So shortly thereafter, I discovered cruise control, and probably a good idea to try to obey the speed limit, at least when we're out there on the interstate rolling away. Easy bonus. Nice proficiency and long distance bonus. Very good. Look at that. That got us an extra 1,300. Money. Very good payday there. And we have gotten to level 4. Excellent strides there. Let's fragile cargo. That's going to be way down the road, because once I feel a little bit better about. I wonder if you can like buy bubble wrap upgrades for your truck. You just wrap the whole thing in bubble wrap. That'd be ideal. Just-in-time delivery, quick windows. Yeah, I don't mind that. I want to be reliable when people need it. Let's put a point in that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's do one more little job, a quick job. We got to Nuremberg, yeah, new town that we got to see here. Nuremberg. Let's take a look and see. We've got honey, we've got oil filters, we've got peas. We've got one that's 268 and one that's 227. Empty pallets. That's a nice easy little delivery. Gets us back to Frankfurt. Let's roll out there. Although actually I'm curious what is available right here. Scrap metals. That's a nice little short one as well. Yeah, let's take scrap metals. Just go down to Stuttgart, since we're right here after all. Look at that backup job right there. I'm very proud of that. Just looking out the window, like a real trucker boy. All right. Last delivery of the day here. How's we're doing fine on fuel. Oh, my next rest stop is in. He's gonna wanna take a nap. Probably gonna hear that yawning again. Let's not have a repeat of what happened last time when you got tired. I don't think the flip happened because I got tired. I feel like that was just because I was taking that curve at about 170 miles an hour. But let's not dwell on the past. Let's focus on getting these scrap metals to where we need to go. Yeah, here in Nuremberg, I discovered another recruitment agency. I don't have a good sense yet for how far in-game progress you'll start hiring other drivers. I guess once you buy more than one truck, then you can only be driving one truck at a time, so you'll hire other drivers. I kind of wonder if it reaches a point where you don't do as much driving, where it's more just management of your trucking company, or if that's one direction you can take it in. You know, if I have 3 trucks but I hire 3 drivers, I don't know. I mean, the core aspect of this game is getting to drive the truck yourself, but the business management side of it does seem intriguing. Again, more spreadsheets. If it's not interesting, though, I mean, you know, we can't monologue as much when we're looking at spreadsheets. So, at the core of it, no matter how big the business gets, I'll always be a trucker at heart. There's going to be the name of the first single from BTMI. That's Bean Games Trucking Music Incorporated, our record label that we're going to watch. Or that we're going to launch. Yeah, we'll have some great hit songs. Maybe by the end of this year, we'll have an EP out for release. That would be all trucking theme songs, all trucking songs, all the time. And then hey, we could also we could use those for our in-game music, original music. No copyright issues there, no doubt. Our viewer question of the day, or discussion topic, I suppose as you might call it, comes kind of a spur of the moment from my good friend Carrie, who asked me, he said, what is the difference between ramen and udon? Now, for those of you that don't know, ramen and udon are simply two types of Japanese noodle dishes, both very common. You've probably had ramen. Everyone's had ramen. Who didn't live off of ramen blocks for at least a semester and a half in college? You know, I feel like that's a rite of passage in modern day America for us poor students who skirted through college on a whim and a prayer and $20 here and there. Another good song. Of course, ramen in its dried brick form is certainly the processed Americanized version. Authentic ramen, which of course the thin noodles in often a seafood broth, often with spices and toppings like pork or wonderful, wonderful dish. Almost always served hot. Udon, in comparison, has a much thicker noodle than ramen. Ramen got those very, very thin noodles. Udon, thick wheat noodles. I think ramen is also often wheat-based as well. But udon, your noodles are much thicker. Twice as thick as even like spaghetti. I mean, very, very thick. That's the primary difference there. And udon typically is served in a broth that's made with a dashi stock. And often eaten just by itself as a plain noodle dish. Udon can also be served cold. It's not always served hot, but oftentimes you're gonna see it more often than not in the hot form. Now, I am no expert on Japanese cuisine. I have been to Japan and love Japanese food. I am no expert. I'm simply answering this question, as I will answer all questions and all discussion topics on this series here with just the knowledge that I have off the top of my head, because that's all I can offer. Both ramen and udon are great. I'm partial to udon. You give me a choice, I'm going to go with udon. There's something about the thickness of the noodle, and it's hearty and it's filling, and just warms you right up inside. One of my favorite things about visiting Japan is that, of course, it's actually very, very good manners in Japan with a hot noodle dish to just slurp the ever-loving heck out of that dish. You know, slurping here in America gets a bad rap. You slurp your dish anywhere, unless you're by yourself, and you're probably going to get some nasty looks. Or some eye rolls from the people that you're with. But it's very good taste in Japan to consume the ramen, or the udon, or the soba dish while it's still piping hot. And the best way to do that is to slurp it down so you're cooling it off in your mouth as you eat. It's a delightful experience. I'm sure some of it, from the American perspective, is the joy of being able to use what we might perceive as uncouth table manners to slurp that soup down, but it's delicious. It's fantastically good. There's a couple of great noodle shops here in my town, and there's one that has just such good udon, and I don't make it there nearly as often as I would like to, but anytime I need that authentic taste of Japan, they've got a very authentic broth base, and it's a great place. Udon as well holds a very special place for me. When I visited Japan a couple of years ago, one of the first days I was there, I had never had udon before. I had ramen, of course. Ironically enough, on the plane flight over, the 13-hour plane flight, where they feed you like 4 different meals on the plane. It was great. They fed us to death. One of the snack meals they bring you is a little instant ramen cup. I'm like, on the plane to Japan. I was like, is this purposeful? Are you giving us this instant noodle in a cup so that we are even more impressed? Well, that yawn always startles me. By the authentic Japanese cuisine once we get there. Yeah. One of the first meals that I had there in Japan was just this gigantic bowl. My wife and I had been walking around for several hours. We were just starved. We found this lunch place, and you could get udon, and for no additional charge, they would like triple the portion. So I was like, yeah, give me a triple portion. And I mean, this bowl was bigger than my head. I mean, it was just cavernous. It was a cavernous bowl of noodles. And so good. I mean, so flavorful. So tasty. So slurpalicious. 10 out of 10 would udon again. But don't get me wrong, I love ramen too. Ramen's also very good. I feel like ramen often has a slightly saltier taste. I mean, both can be very salty, but ramen to me always has a little bit more of a salty bite, which can be very good too. But udon, a little bit more neutral of a flavor, oftentimes. Both so good. Japanese cuisine. If you ever get the chance to visit Japan, don't miss it. It's a great place. I was there for about a week and a half, and would love to go again. It's a wonderful, wonderful country with so much history and heritage. Great food, great sights. Wonderful place. I see there that our little rest icon is in the red now. That's not so good. I wonder if we should be looking for a rest stop here. What's our... It's not using cruise control. I need to turn that back on. Next rest stop in 57 minutes. Oh, but we've only got 45 minutes left to go, so that's great. I think we can make this delivery and then take a little snooze, both in game and in real life. Is there anything better than getting to go to bed at the end of the day? Our driver concurs. You're getting tired, you should find a place to rest. Well, I know. But I think I can find a place to drop this cargo off first. Feel my heart kind of rise up into my throat every time I start going around a curve with too much speed there. Gotta slow that down and not get overcommitted. One big crash is enough for one day. Not that we want to have a crash every day, but look at that. The vision starts to close in. Getting real sleepy. Ooh, easy there. Oh. Just overcommit on the speed aspect coming in. I hate braking too early and then, coming all the way to a stop and then having to restart up from zero again. But boy, howdy, if, that's probably better than, flipping and tipping. 13 minutes. Boy, I'm going to make it just with time to spare. Maybe. It's going to be close. Don't fall asleep on me now. If my guy falls asleep and blacks out and we crash the truck. That's not going to be a good way to end things. But this delivery place is right up the road here. Stuttgart discovered. Hadn't been to Stuttgart before. Terrific. I gotta find if there's like a map of all the towns, or like what percentage you've discovered so far. Because in time, I'm sure you can get to all of them, but that'd be a nice little chart to see. Ooh, whoops! Did I miss my? Oh, I missed my turn there. Oh man, I gotta pull a U-turn here. Can I do that? I think I can pull a U-turn up here. Don't fall asleep, boy. So close to falling asleep. Love that flag fluttering out the window there. Such a nice touch. Alright, everybody. I apologize here, but I need to make a big turn. There we go. Ooh, he's trying so hard to black out there. Not black out, fall asleep. It's not like I'm getting hit with G-forces here or something, but trying so hard to fall asleep. Let's get in here and just do a real quick and easy parking job. I'm not gonna be fancy again. We'll be fancy sometimes, but no need to be fancy every time. Sometimes we just gotta get the job done. That was a good delivery. Let's just play it safe. Yeah, these let's play it safe. I mean, it only gives you, what, 15 as opposed to 40 XP? But, I mean, these things, you know, it takes just a fraction of the time. Fraction of the time. Because typically you can just kind of pull it right over here and line up and... Much simpler. And there we go. Scrap metal's delivered. Excellently done. Nice proficiency bonus as well as the long distance. Little bonus there, no damage. That's a good delivery. Now I take that back. That's an excellent delivery. All right. Well, this is great. Let's check our progress history here. Just love seeing. Hey, look at that. Once you hit level 5, you become an enthusiast, and we'll definitely be seeing that next episode. Total distance driven, 2,600 kilometers. Free roam. Aha, roads explored, 3%. We've barely scratched the surface here. We've barely even begun scratching all the roads that there are to drive here. I mean, okay, so look at this. Yeah, 3.23%. I mean, look at how much of this world there is. We got all the way up into Norway and Sweden there. We've got all these roads that we've touched, but so many that we haven't. Oh, guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to take the ferry. Yeah, look at that. Yep, you take the ferry across the English Channel. Oh, we're going to do that. That's going to be fun. But that's going to be down the road. For now, we're gonna put our little driver guy to bed to get him some rest. Get some rest here as well. And yeah, guys, I hope you had a great week. Hope you have an even better weekend. We'll see you back here in just a couple of days. Monday again for Resident Evil, fighting off those zombies and those zombie dogs. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for sticking with us while we flipped the truck and had ourselves a little sadness, a little woe. But we're back on the road, driving again. Always good to have you here. We'll see you next time.